that I thought was really interesting about you is I've heard you talk about yourself as someone who just dives into stuff. How important is that as just someone that wants to be extremely good at what they do? I think a lot of people just stay at the surface level either because they don't have the courage to dive in, maybe they just don't have the work ethic. What is that? How important is it, one, just to dive into what you want to be good at, and then two, what is that process like for you?
So sometimes it can take a really long time to make a decision. Not most of the time, but I pride myself on, like, once I make a decision, I commit to it. Okay. And I think that a lot of people want to be able to make a decision but have an escape plan from that decision, and I think that that holds people back. And we're so afraid of failure. And like, I didn't go to college because I wanted to go to college. I went to college because that's what was expected, you know, the millennial dream: go to college, get married, have kids. So suddenly you're not live in an economy where that's not reasonable. And so I did it because this is just the steps I was supposed to take. And my family was very supportive. And when it came to make the time to quit teaching, because I only taught for 1 year, to go to tech, it was very hard because I loved teaching and I loved being around kids. And there's nothing, there's no better dopamine resource than watching a children's face light up when they figure something out or when they have an idea. And when I made this decision, my grandmother was like a really big push. She was like, it's tech. She's like, it doesn't matter, just go. She's like, didn't care it was video games. She was always very supportive, and she wanted me to go to school for technology, but I find the hardware and the stuff behind the scenes very boring. And so I made the decision and I just went and did it. But I think that that's the thing, is a lot of people make a decision, but they still have their head turned back just a little bit, going like, can I escape? What if this goes wrong? And so I don't necessarily think about like what happens if it goes wrong, because I thought about that before making the decision. Once I've made the decision, it's what's after this decision. And I find, especially when it comes to helping people or working with historically marginalized groups, that a lot of people don't want to step into it because they are afraid to fuck up. And the thing is like, you're going to fuck up, and you're going to fuck up many times. But that's not why you're doing it. You're not doing it to be perfect. You're doing it to change the future. Like, it takes several generations for anything to be different.